Snowshoe Thompson is a skiing legend in Tahoe history, but many don't know about the other skiers of that era.
North of the town of Truckee, up in what we call Plumas County and Sierra County today, there were little towns called Johnsville and LaPorte.
Thousands of people made up these towns due to the mining industry.
They start to tap into the skiing also. Where Thompson has to negotiate the trees and the rocks, these guys actually make ski runs. This was strictly about speed. So these guys would cut down the trees and make these runs that could be 1,200 feet long. Now there's no rope tows, there's no chairlifts, you're hiking up to the top.
Skis were quite different back then.
The more surface area of a properly waxed ski that you have on the snow, the faster you're going to go. So their babies were getting wider and longer, and they would be 14 feet, sometimes 15 feet long. You did not turn these skis. It was strictly for velocity.
The racing technique was a little different too.
These guys all used one long pole, and you just start stabbing at the snow in front of you, and you start pulling yourself forward, and then you drop down this mountainside and you go as fast as you can in a tuck.
When these men got word of Snowshoe Thompson and his skiing endeavors, they challenged him to a downhill race, but Snowshoe had a disadvantage.
He doesn't know anything about what these guys called doping. It's waxing a ski appropriately for the type of snow conditions, depending on temperature, freshness, the iciness, and that. He doesn't know anything about this. These guys are experts on it, right? So ultimately, they get him into it. He starts off in the race with the four guys. They come down the mountain, and ultimately he comes in dead last. So he was really furious. He didn't consider that fair skiing at all. And he goes to his local newspaper and he tells me, he says, those guys, that's not scientific skiing. I don't know what they're talking about. It's like ice skating down the side of a mountain.
It's been said that Snowshoe Thompson then challenged the racers to an Ironman type event, more his style of skiing, but there is no record that the event took place.